Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to the science class. Today, we discuss Unit 3 Changes Around Us lesson. Changes of state. Children, what are the state of matter? Solid, liquid, and gas. So, these are the three states of matter. We know in a solid, the particles are tightly packed. But in a liquid, the particles are close together. In a gas, the particles are loosely packed. So, what are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid, and gas. Let us discuss the following changes of state. Solid changed into liquid. That process name is melting. And liquid to gas, that is vaporization. Liquid to solid, that is freezing. And gas to liquid is called condensation process. And solid to gas is called sublimation process. We discuss one by one. First we discuss melting process. Melting means there is a change in the state from a solid to liquid. So, what is the meaning of melting? There is a change in the state of matter, that is solid state changed into liquid state, that is called melting. For example, the ice cube kept in the beaker, that beaker receives that heat from the surrounding air, so that ice cube melt and it form water. So here that a solid ice cube converted into liquid water. So here that a solid state changed into liquid state. So this is the example for melting process. Next we discuss vaporization. What is mean by vaporization and which physical state is converted to which physical state? Yes, there is a liquid changed into gaseous state. So, there is a change of state from liquid to gas is called vaporization. We know in liquid the particles are closely packed, but in a gas the particles are loosely packed. Upon heating a liquid, the particles gain energy and vibrate more vigorously. When the particles possess enough energy, they overcome the strong forces of attraction between one another. The particles break free from one another and move randomly. So only the particles breaking free from one another. So only that a gap created. We know in a gas the particles are loosely packed. So here when we heat the liquid, the particles are vibrating and particles break free from one another and move randomly. So it converted into gaseous state. There are two types of vaporization, boiling and evaporation. Here evaporation is a natural process. So, which one is a natural process? Evaporation. And the second type, boiling, that is happen by heating. The first one, evaporation, is happen naturally, and second one is happen by heating. So, there are two types of vaporization. They are boiling and evaporation. The boiling is taking place by heating, but evaporation is taking place naturally. And in a boiling process, bubbles will form. See that bubbles will form. But the evaporation process, there is no bubbles formation. And the boiling process is taking place the whole liquid, but evaporation process is taking place only on the surface of the liquid. For example, boiling is a process of conversion of liquid into vapors on heating. We know. Okay. So here we discuss one example. Take a beaker of water. When we heat the water, it becomes into vapor state. So here that liquid state can be converted into gaseous state by heating. So by heating only this process taking place, and when we heat water, bubbles will come. So in a boiling process, bubbles will come. So this is the example for boiling process. And next, evaporation. We know evaporation is taking place naturally, and this evaporation process, there is no bubble formation, and this evaporation process is taking place only on the surface of liquid, that is water. See, in this evaporation technique is used to extract salt from seawater in salt pans. Slowly, the seawater evaporates due to the action of sun. Ultimately, salt deposits over the ground. We collect this salt from the ground. So here that process is naturally taking place. So this is the example for evaporation reaction. And another example is drying fish and drying clothes also using this evaporation technique. So students, what are the differences between evaporation and boiling? We know evaporation is taking place naturally, and boiling by heating only this process taking place. And evaporation occurs at any temperature, but boiling occurs at a definite temperature. We know water boils at 100 degrees Celsius only. So here boiling taking place in a definite temperature, and evaporation it occurs at surface, but boiling occurs within liquid. And evaporation process, there is no bubble formation, but boiling bubbles appear. So these are the differences between evaporation and boiling. Students, I hope you understood melting and vaporization. In the next class, we discuss about freezing and condensation process. Thank you, students.